Good afternoon. You're listening to Live from Studio 2. This is our live music program on CIUT, where every week we have a band, different musical guest artists in our studio live to play a set for you all. And this week we are joined by the Young Scones. Welcome back, guys.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course. So it's been about a year since y'all were here.
Yeah.
How's that year been?
Yeah, it's been great. Great. We've been playing a lot of shows around the city and sometimes a little bit out of town. And yeah, we're just going strong. We played our 100th show in November there, so that was a milestone for us.
Congratulations, that's amazing. Yeah,
it's got tiring, you know, like we may slow it down now. It's like
we finally took a break.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, good for y'all. Yeah, much deserved. If people aren't familiar with your work already, I mean, that is exemplary of the kind of band you are, always playing. I think, name a venue, you've probably played there kind of vibe.
Yeah, for sure. We played like most of the local venues and that scene, and like we've released some music in the past, so it is out there if you want to find it. Do you know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, let's talk about the last record. So that was
Sconism.
Sconism.
Yeah.
Was the last one? True. Okay. Yeah. I remember that. We talked about you guys starting a cult.
Yeah. It's still happening.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Scone Island will become real one day.
One day.
It's harder than you think.
What's better than nothing, man?
It's always laws and all that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Okay, so the last record was Sconism, right? And so that came out last year.
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day, March 17th.
Oh, that must have been fun. Was there a release show for that?
Yeah, at Tapestry in Kensington Market. You know
Cool.
Tapestry, of course.
Of course, yeah.
So that was good. It was good to play there. Raz helped us out with a good show, and it was fun. Like,
Everyone
and
got
then
trashed.
we thought like, what do we do now? Like, we just keep playing the shows, and then I got bored of the songs, and I was like, okay, let's start again. Let's start writing some new ones.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Oh, that's also fun to have the St. Patrick's Day date as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like on purpose.
Yeah. No kidding. Yeah, that's wonderful. Okay, so there's 2 records out, and what's coming up is an EP release sometime in the spring. I know you're going to be playing basically the full EP here today.
Yes, we're going to play it today. It's only 3 tracks. We've condensed it now. Before we were doing sort of long albums, like 11, 12 songs, whatever, and then I realised like it's not about the quantity, you know?
Yeah.
So we decided to just focus on these 3 songs that we'd written together as a team, and it's the first time we've kind of came together. And then the producer that we used to use to record it is the best guy we've ever worked with, Jeremy McFarlane. He's called.
Cool.
His artist name is The Ugly Fun. And you'll find him on Instagram. He's Toronto based. He's a really cool guy. Like he took us to his cottage.
Sound.
Yeah, he went to Creemore, his cottage in Creemore, and his lovely wife Jen like cooked for us, and his dog Delilah. Is that what,
Delilah, yeah.
Oh, and like he's like such a pro, and we were like, oh my god, like I just couldn't believe the gear he was using and all that. And then he really took us to like, if you listen to the previous stuff, like that's great, do you know what I mean? And we but this time we feel like it's up to the quality of recording and stuff like that. So it was exciting.
Totally.
And then it's in the mastering process right now. So we're hopefully going to have it ready, and then we'll talk about a release show, or we're thinking about music videos, ideas, and all that. It's a little bit in the air, but yeah, we're going to play it today. So hopefully,
that's exciting. What does that context do to the recording process? Like, how did it feel going into this one versus the previous records?
Well, previously it's just like it was more expensive for one.
Sure.
So first of all, like, okay, like, you're gonna get what you pay for in the same way, and it just felt right. It just felt.
We did a bit of more pre-production on this one, so really sat together, refined the songs, and worked on dynamics, and we really like squeezed out all the potential of the songs this time around. And then we went in the studio, recorded it, and
we had to sit down the first night we got out to Jeremy's cottage, and he had a bunch of notes as well, and we just really ran through everything. We were more thorough, like
and it was great during the recording process. He really spent like a lot of time making it sound as rock and roll as possible. It felt like we were making a Queens of the Stone Age record.
Yeah, he had like these old amps that he called the Uglies.
The Uglies.
These vintage amps. One was like from like 1920s.
They were just
like a church or something like that.
They were disgusting. It was amazing.
But it was like so dirty, and then he had all these microphones set up. I'd never seen anything like it before. It was more like a science project he was doing or something like that. Like, I don't know what he's doing, but I trust this guy with my life right now. Do you know what I mean?
Totally, yeah.
So that was exciting.
Each guitar take, he had 2 amps running. He would select each amp, and then he would have 2 mics on each amp, and then he would have 3 room mics, and that was just for a single guitar take.
Yeah.
So, and like the more takes we did, it's just like every take times 7 just for the guitars.
No kidding.
Even his
Yeah.
face when we were recording it, he was like,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, I've never seen someone like actually into that much.
yeah.
That rules. I mean, in my own recording processes, I found when I put a lot of options out there, it just paralyzes me later on. And I guess that's another reason to get someone that really knows what they're doing, because all those options are actually options and not just like, oh, how do I even pick what to go with later
It's a
on?
bit of a learning process as me. I know like Marcelo, our drummer, like he, like you're audio like.
Yeah, I do recording as well, and I'm a sound guy. But
He was freaking out about the gear. He was like,
Yeah,
oh my god,
of
this
course.
guy's got the XL.
I got there like way earlier in the day than all of them, so I had a lot of time to set up the drums. It was great. He was very patient. We just chose, like, we did drums one day, and then we all recorded, and we did beds on top of all the recordings. So we kept drums and bass first, and then we redid all the guitars and stuff on a separate day. So a lot of time to be able to dedicate it. I got so high the next day after I finished recording. It was fantastic.
And you're in the countryside with the share, you know.
Well, his job was done. He did it.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
and like we had full trust, and we knew this thing was going to sound amazing, and it was sounding amazing. And he had so much equipment that was like
Yeah, he's geeking out.
bonkers,
Nailed the night over the gear.
bonkers. I was like, I don't even want to tell him anything. I'm just like, I just want to listen. I just want to be here and hear everything he can come up with. It's gonna be so much fun.
Well, that rules. It's also interesting that you say it felt very rock and roll. What do you mean by that? Like, how did that, you know, tie you into the traditions that you're a part of?
Well, it was a bit of a party at times, you know. At night time, we would crack a few bottles of whiskey or something like that. He had a really nice bottle of like Johnny Walker, which is cool, Blue Label. I was
Nice.
like, oh god, you could tell it's good stuff. And then just like I was saying, the amps he had, really dirty sound, and he was meticulous and tried to make it sound like he saw us live before, so he was wanting to capture that. We were tracking it, so it wasn't a live off the floor thing. So that was different. That was the first time we've kind of done it like that.
The beds were live off the
Yeah.
floor, and they
Right.
and they weren't to a click track or anything. So you still get the live feel, but
Yeah.
then the multi-tracking on top of that. So
The tone of the guitars, just like he's got some good stuff. Like I even like used his guitars as well because they were much better than mine. And he's like, take this on, and I was like, oh my god, like that
That's
sounds
great.
amazing.
what
Were
was
you-
it?
It was orange.
Sorry, go on.
Like crazy orange.
Yeah.
No, please good.
What was it? A Gretsch semi-hollow body? Or
Yeah, it was a
that
Gretsch,
was
yeah.
so nice.
Yeah.
So nice.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Were you referencing specific records or sounds that you wanted to go for, or was it more
we
like
spoke
build
about
up
Queens of
was there?
Stone Age, about
Yeah.
the tone of the guitars and just the general vibe of the songs. That's been a big influence of, as maybe you can probably hear in some of the songs.
Totally.
And then Arctic Monkeys, and then just obviously like, can you, I would send him a few songs like, can you make me sound like this? And he's like, okay, hold on now, like it's a really cool reverb. He's like, okay, we'll try it. Like I don't know if it's gonna fit with it.
Yeah.
I kind of throw some curveballs at him, like, and he's like, let's see.
Cool. Well, I'm super excited that y'all are here today to play a set for us. We're going to get into that shortly, and then we'll have some time to chat afterwards as well. But before we get there, I'd love for y'all to just plug where people can keep track of what you're doing. If you have a date for this release, let folks know. Not so much. Okay.
Our
Spring/summer.
Our Instagram is the best place to follow
Cool.
to keep up with what's going on. We play a lot. We post a lot. We keep our website very up. Gary keeps our website very up to date. Not us.
Just
Gary
with
does all the
gigs,
work,
really.
and it's great. So you can keep up there. And if you want to, we'll definitely promote once we have a date for this. And we're gonna drop Not Today first as a single. It's gonna be awesome.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, so excited for this session. We have the young Scones in the studio, and we're gonna get right into it. Tell us what's the first song that we're gonna hear from this set?
Character Assassination.
Amazing. Young Scones live from Studio 2.
I rest up my tired mind. I'm capturing the sight of life. It's not a question I'd expect from you. You'll dock my fangs another way. The ritual is here to stay. Excuses fail, and I wonder what to say. And rising up from the world is a beaming carousel, and I hope it's like patience? Are you stuck in rotation? Did your mother reject you? Do you have daddy issues? This life will make you a liar. Kinda keeps out the truth. Spider web of the week. Can't escape it. Can't escape it. We can't escape it. Are you threading the needle? Is your mind weak and feeble? Your excuses are wretched. You're subconscious, neglected. There's a devil on your shoulder telling me you should know better. It's a crisis. You're self-righteous and your ego is priceless. Redemption's gonna fall in line with you. Don't think I subscribe to that point of view. We falter our lives like nothing new. It spins me around, so I shoot down you. Here we go. I'm resting up my tired mind, while capturing the sweeter side of. It's not a question I'd expect from you, but the dogma finds another way, and the ritual is here to stay. These uses fail, and I wonder what to say. Am I way too far to start? While the world just falls apart. What a wasteful part in life. In a way, I'm not that bright. Oh, 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 oh. Well, I want my fears guided away. I Yay! We've never gotten applause before. That's a first. Okay, this is the last one on the EP, and it's called The Reach Arounder. It's provocative.
It's provocative. It
Gets the people going, man. Side of CIUT. bus home tonight.
Okay, this is our version of The Sound of Silence. My voice is starting to go now. Great Christ almighty. Okay. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I come to talk with you again. Cause the vision's softly creeping. Took my words, but I was sleeping. The vision that was planted in my brain still remains the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, at the corner of a street lamp. I took my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light, it split the night for the sound of silence. In the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more, talking without listening, people hearing without speaking, people writing songs that voices never share, and no one dare disturb the sound of silence. Fools that you do not know, silence like a cancer grow. Take my arm that I might reach you, hear my voice that I might teach you. But my words, like silent raindrops fell, hit the bell. Silence. Let's go. Why do people want to breed? To the neon god they made, and the sign flashed out its warning to the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls. In the sound of bloody well silence.
You've been listening to the Young Scones. They're here live in the studio with us. This is live from Studio 2. And that was an incredible set. Thank you so much for playing for us.
Whew, thanks so much, man.
Thanks for having us.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're wink wink faking the tiredness a little bit. This
much
is
more
directly
tired.
after the set. Cool. I want to talk a little bit about that last song you just played, cover of The Sound of Silence.
Yes.
Why? How'd you end up having that in the can ready to go?
Well, I mean, we played it live a lot.
Yeah.
It's one of the songs we played last year, like almost every set, because like people really liked it. It was kind of different to what the original's like, but it's a song that everyone knows and recognises, so everyone can kind of sing along in that. But we tried to do our own spin on it. We've tried to do that with a few covers in 60s songs, Beatles and whatnot.
True.
So this time it's Beside the Silence, and then now we're going to do a Bob Dylan song next year or this year. We're doing,
Cool. Which one?
Like a Rolling Stone. We're still working on like how we're going to sconify it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the Sound of Silence, and yeah, we had it in the back pocket. We're like, we should do one more, and then a few song ideas were floated around. We're like, nah, let's just do the Sound of Silence. We know that people will recognise it. So
Yeah, no, it's awesome. How did you go about sconifying Sound of Silence?
it was just one day at rehearsal, wasn't it? We're just there.
You just crank the distortion.
Yeah, put the phase
Played
up
the
in
same,
there.
but
We wanted that big solo in there. We're like, how do we get to
Yeah.
this?
It did take a bit of time for us to structure the solo and all that kind of stuff, and like
To solidify it, yeah.
the chord changes and everything else, and remember the lyrics. Like it's taken me a while to actually
Oh my
know
God.
those lyrics.
And all the different changes, because like,
Yeah.
there's 3 to 5.
Yeah. Third and fifth verse.
Extra beat,
Yeah, there's an extra beat.
accent,
there.
or extra beat.
Something
Anyways,
like that. The count is different.
it rocks. That's all that matters.
Yeah, it's fun, a lot of fun.
yeah, super fun. While you guys were playing, it made me. Well, obviously, it comes to mind the Disturbed version, which to me sucks.
Oh, yeah.
I hate it a lot. I was like, this is a way to.
Can't say I've heard it, so.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've heard it.
really?
No one's done like a great rock version of the song, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah.
Like I like the Disturbed version. It's very
Let's clash.
commercial. It's very commercial, and I think he went very Evanescence on it, which I like. But the Simon and Garfunkel
In that
original, it's so chill.
framing, I like that better. I like it better.
There you go.
If you're like it's Evanescence, it's like
There you
okay,
go.
I see that.
There's a bright side to every
What do you
darkness.
think of? Is it Metallica did Whiskey in the Jar?
I haven't heard that.
That's a good
Check
cover.
I
that out.
love that cover, yeah.
It made me think of that there. Like that's a good like metal cover of a softer song.
Yeah, totally. So besides Sound of Silence, we also had the full EP, those songs, and one other track too, right? A throwback.
It's, one
was
of
the
our songs called Rock and Roll.
Rock and Roll. Yeah. Woo.
Yeah.
Baby. Cool.
Every great band has a great rock and roll song
Everyone
called
needs
Rock
a
and Roll.
rock and roll song, yeah. Yeah.
We'll spell it different.
Lose K's. Only.
RAWK.
WR.
Yeah, something like that.
Rock and
WR,
roll.
that's good.
Rock and oil.
Tell me a bit about the songwriting behind the EP also. I know we talked about the recording process before, but how did the songwriting go? I know you said it's a collective, all of these songs. What's the dynamic like there?
Yeah, I usually have like an idea for a song. I'm kind of humming away or playing the guitar, and I've got a melody in my head and singing some nonsense words sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
But then it all kind of comes together in the end. Once we've kind of established, like, everyone will pitch in and we'll change the structure of this to try to make it more interesting. Sometimes I can come up with something that's maybe too repetitive, and then people put a hand in and try to make it a bit more dynamic and whatnot, and everyone lends a hand. And then eventually I get the lyrics sorted after a few months of. Sometimes we play it live, and I'm like, it was like, what are you singing? I'm like, I don't know yet. I'm just try to feel the vibe here, and then eventually, sometimes it's the day of the recording. I'll just pen it down,
Yeah.
but it's been brewing in my head slowly but softly.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's our process.
It's good to change the lyrics just to mess with the audience.
Yeah.
Just when they think they know the words.
Yeah.
Is that a constant thing you guys like doing?
Well, it's just like if the song's still in quote unquote development stage,
Yeah.
but we want to play it live. I feel that's the best way to be fully exposed. Like I can't hide away from it. And then if I can find a good flow, sometimes I make a mess of it and then just like sing nonsense. But there's been the rare occasion we're playing the song and I have these things and it just comes out and it flows out. And then the good thing is if I can remember what I did then, if someone's recording it, then I'm fantastic. I'll pen that down. But even if I don't, if I forget the fleeting moment, I know that it's in there somewhere in the locker. I just need to get myself in the right state of mind. And it's very like maybe after like one shot of tequila, just getting the right frame of mind, I can really find that flow state. But I'm still working on it.
Oh, totally. I find it's really cool to me that you really lean into your accent with the Do you know what I mean? With like you
Well-
have moments of like just let's roll the R out for a
I
long
know,
time and like
yeah.
What is it? What do you think that does for your live performances especially?
Yeah, I mean, I think it makes it a little bit more unique, I guess, with the vocals and all that. And it's funny you say that because when I was starting out by playing music and singing, I didn't really consider myself to be a singer.
Yeah.
And my sister is, like, she's an actress and a professional musical theatre actress, and she's always like, why singing in an American accent? I was like, I'm just singing the way like what comes natural to me.
Yeah.
And she's obviously she's in Scotland and all that, and she's like scoffing at me a little bit.
Yeah.
And then like I slowly started to let the accent kind of come out a bit more, and then it maybe made it more authentic or whatever. But
Sure.
sometimes it comes out a bit American too.
Our audience members definitely love when they get to go, oh, he's Scottish. Ooh, I like them more now.
I don't know about that.
I do like when bands lean into their accent, you know,
Yeah.
like Fontaines DC and Arctic Monkeys as well.
Well, he started doing his accent, then he slowly went a bit more off the rails. Alex
yeah,
Turner.
and now he's doing what is
Mentally or
Elvis
vocally?
Yeah, it was more like
impersonation.
vocal.
yeah.
Which I still like. It's still
Yeah,
great.
it's
but
still
he used
good,
to do
yeah.
like the Arctic Monkeys and Don't Believe the
Yeah,
Eye.
yeah.
Don't believe the eye.
Where are they from again? Sheffield or something?
Sheffield.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Damn, they're partying downstairs.
Yeah, something's
It's a
going
wedding,
on
I
here.
think.
Rules.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah.
Well,
Go crash it.
we are coming towards the end of our time with the Young Scones here on CIUT Live. Anything? Definitely. I want to leave on what your upcoming shows are, and anything that's exciting in that realm.
Well, our next big show is Rivoli, January 30th. It's next Friday.
That'll be a good one to come out to.
It's going to be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Yes. This Friday.
Yeah,
This Friday, yes.
with
yes,
Breaking
this Friday.
Sound.
Breaking
Yeah.
Sound. It's going to be fun.
So
Great
if you got other
venue.
local bands
Great
on it.
promoter.
True.
They put on a lot of shows at Drake Underground too. It'd be fun to play there.
Yeah. It's Rivoli's a great venue to play. It's got great sound and a lot of great
Yeah.
bands have played there. So we're really excited about that one.
Yeah.
If we've got that one, and then after that we're playing.
We have Painted Lady on the 5th.
Yes,
Our
we're doing
residency?
a residency or a sort of like
What
monthly
was
show.
it called?
Scone Age Thursdays.
Yeah, it's Scones
That's great.
Thursdays.
Dun, dun,
It's the
dun,
first
dun.
Thursday of the month usually, although the March one's the second one. But it's it'll be advertised, and it's like us playing with two other bands that are our friends, local bands that we know, and it's for the last we've done it like 3 times now or 2-3 times,
Yeah,
and it's
I
been
think
a
it's the
decent
third one.
turnout for a Thursday night. I was always like, oh god, like Thursdays, how's it gonna go? But
It's
no,
been
like,
great so
it's been-
far, honestly.
I've
Yeah,
been really
yeah.
chuffed, and like
Yeah.
hopefully it continues to go.
Wicked. Alrighty. Well, hopefully some of our folks listening will be able to make it out to either of those shows. And
Yeah, follow us on social media, Young Scones. We're also playing Bampot, your lovely venue that you like
Oh
too.
yes,
That's
that's
true.
first
I'm there,
of
okay.
February
February.
1st. That's right before. Yeah.
And it's an acoustic set, so just be stripped back, playing with just Prince.
Yeah, I want to hear that for sure.
Yeah, come down, man.
Is this the same songs?
Well, I don't even know what we're going to do yet. Brian's busy that day, so it's just be the 3 of us.
So we're
acoustic
really winging
guitars,
Yeah,
Marcelo on the percussion.
Everything
do
I
like a
have, I'm just
cajon
gonna
or
bring it all.
something?
And we'll
Oh,
do-
just-
Set it up and just
That's-
see what
that's
happens.
great.
yeah, just do whatever. Probably some of the songs, but maybe some other ones too.
That's how we're going to find an acoustic set.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. Well, thank you guys again for being back here, making such a great set. As always, if you like what you've heard today, we archive all these to our YouTube channel, and you'll be able to check out this set on YouTube within a month or so. I'm a little backlogged right now. But yeah, thank you guys again. This has
Thank
been
you so
such a
much.
blast.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
man. Really
Great having
appreciate
us.
it.